What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. I hope all is good. I hope you guys had a good day in the market today. And I hope you guys are ready so we can learn and get ready to get some more money tomorrow. Now, with that being said, guys, first things first, I'm going to talk to you guys today about what do you do when the market is going green, SPY, red, SPY, green, SPY, red, SPY, all back and forth in the same day. And more importantly, I'm going to tell you what you don't do in a situation like that. And that being the case, guys, I'm also going to tell you something that I'm observing here recently. And it's actually very good news for the market. And I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Now, with that being said, guys, veterans of the channel, you already know how I go. Go down below, like the video, drop a comment. Every time you show love, your support helps my channel grow. For that, I appreciate y'all guys so much. Newbies to the channel, if you're interested in the stock market, if you're interested in trading options and learning how to get your money and some financial freedom in this world that we live in, I'm your boy. I'm the Options Boss. You definitely want to go down below, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and every time I drop these Get Money Jewels, you'll get it first things first, right off the press, so you can put these game plans and strategies right into play and get money the very next day. Now, with that being said, guys, full transparency, I told you guys in my last video, we started the week off big red in the options group chat.
Oh no.
You guys know I tell you about my options group chat all the time. Most weeks we make money and we make a lot of money. This week, not so much. Started out red and we was able to chip that down a good amount today. Still red overall for the week, but we're in a position where if we have a nice day tomorrow, or even a very nice day, we'll be green tomorrow. It could even go big green depending on how a few plays that we're in play out. Now, with that being said, guys, that leads me to tell y'all, one of the things that I'm looking at, one of the things that I'm noticing in the market right here, right now, is the tech stocks are starting to pop a little bit again, guys. And for me, for options traders, that's great when tech stocks go up because they usually have big premiums and you usually get big returns on the wins on option calls on tech stocks. When you get Tesla moving, which Tesla's starting to move, when you get Apple moving, which Apple's starting to move, when you get Microsoft moving, which Microsoft is starting to move, Shopify is moving, Amazon is moving. When you get these stocks moving, Roku, Zoom, when you get stocks like that moving, those are great opportunities as options traders to go in, grab a call or two, and sit back and let them things go to work for you. We hopped in a Roku play today, guys. Might have been in play for about an hour or so and almost had 100% win. Hopped in at like 3.65, hopped out at like 7.10 or something like that. So it was a big win. And I got us in a few other positions that we're going to see how they play out over the next 24 hours, over the next week or so, because obviously we got time if we don't like how it looks tomorrow. Got us in a Tesla position. Tesla, I feel like, could be getting ready to jump up again. It's something worth keeping your eyes on. Oddly enough, and it's not tech related, but I also like Bitcoin right here. I feel like Bitcoin might be finding a floor and it could be getting ready to take off again. So with that being said, you definitely want to keep your eyes on Riot. You want to keep your eyes on Mara. I linked the video right up here and let you guys know exactly what you need to be looking for when it comes to the Bitcoin run up. And also, I'd be sleeping if I didn't tell y'all, we definitely did get some Facebook money today. Hopped in some Facebook calls yesterday. I believe we hopped in 335 calls yesterday. They printed out nicely today. Grabbed a 340 call today. That printed out nicely. And I myself, not even affiliated with the group chat, I had a 330 call. I had two 330 calls that printed out pretty nicely on Facebook. So it was a good day for tech. And I'm noticing that that is the trend right now. Tech is the stocks that are really kind of sort of leading this resurgence, you know, trying to get over 425, hit it to 430 and such. And tech is really leading the way with that. And for me as an options trader and for you as an options trader, that is the best thing that you can have happen to you. It's a great chance to make money. If the market is any kind of bullish and tech is moving, you're going to make money as an options trader. So I'm anxious to see what happens tomorrow with that. I'm anxious to see what happens tonight with the overseas markets. Guys, if you take options trading serious, you definitely want to watch the overseas markets. So yeah, I'll watch what's going on in Japan. I'll watch what's going on in Hong Kong. If I'm up in the middle of the night, I'll watch Europe and see what's going on over there, because that stuff, at least to a minimum, it does affect how we start off our day over here. So I'm always interested to see that. And if they have a good night overseas, if they have a good early morning in Europe overseas, it could definitely get us to start off the market green tomorrow. And if we start off the market green tomorrow, I feel like it'll be good because we're in some positions that I really like. Like I said, the Tesla one, I'm really anxious to see how that works. I feel like Tesla's about to bust. We're in a Roku position, guys. I'm gonna give you some free game on that. Roku pulled way back to like 330 something, and I knew it had to go back up. They also got pretty good news today. I'm always looking for a catalyst on companies, and when I saw the Roku catalyst and I knew that Roku pulled back so much, it was a good opportunity to get in and make some money on Roku, and that's exactly what we did. Still got more Roku positions, and looking to see how they're going to play out over the next day, over the next week, because we definitely got some time to see those things go. Now, also, guys, today we had some news come out about the dollar, and the dollar was rising, and as the dollar rose, it made the stock market fall. And the stock market, we started out red this morning, and then we pushed our way up to green, and then the stock market had the dollar news, and then that pulled us back down to red again. Then we fought up again and went back to green, and then we pulled back again and went to red, and I believe we finished red overall. Now, when that happens, the biggest mistake you can make is going from, all right, we're going red to green, green to red, vice versa, is cutting all your calls at that point when they go from green to red and hopping in a bunch of puts, or cutting all your puts at that time when they go from red to green and hopping in a bunch of calls. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to chase the market. That's a big mistake that a lot of people make. So when I say chase the market, that's exactly what I mean. The market goes green to red, you cut all your calls and hop into a bunch of puts. The market goes red to green, you cut all your puts and hop in a bunch of calls. Because what will happen is, if it's just a bull trap or a bear trap, then you're going to get stuck. So we was in a bunch of calls this morning, and a few of them actually printed out for us, and we was able to take profit. But the market pulled back, and when the market pulled back, we had a few other calls that were starting to go red on us. Now, we could have been scary, and we could have closed those positions out and hopped in a bunch of puts and saw how that worked out for us. But I didn't do that. I held the line. I let those calls stay, and I did grab a SPY put as a hedge. And you guys know I talk about hedging all the time and how important hedging is. So I just grabbed one SPY put as a hedge. I thought about grabbing an NVAX put as a hedge as well, but I left well enough alone because Novavax is kind of pulled back. It's really low at this point. I don't know how much lower it could reasonably go. But with that being the case, I grabbed the SPY put. I stayed in my calls, and as the market came back, my SPY put died, which I was fine with, or is dying, should I say, which I'm fine with because I definitely was hedged more to the side of bullishness than bearishness today. So I just stayed in those calls. Those calls came back. Some of them we were able to take profit on. Some of them we're going to swing into tomorrow. And if tomorrow is a bullish day, if tomorrow finishes bullish at all, then we'll have another green week in the group chat. We'll have another week where I could say my plays made more money than they lost. And that's what we look for. Well, that's partly what we look for. We look to make way more than we lose. Which this week, if I get by, I'll get by the skin of my teeth. But I'm fine with that because at the end of the day, the name of the game is green. And if I'm able to get green, I did my job for this particular week. So that's that. But I do notice how when that market go from green to red and red to green, there's a lot of panic and there's a lot of unsettledness, and you can't get like that. You got to let this market do what it's going to do. You can't panic. You can't be scary. You can't be worried. You just got to trust that you got the positions you got for a reason. And obviously, you're never going to be right all the time. That's never going to happen. But when you're right often enough, what happens is you start to learn to trust the process. And you start to get comfortable with the process. So even through this week, like I said, with this being a week that has been more red than any other week that we've had so far, at least up until this point, I still feel comfortable. I still feel confident because I know that our process works more times than not. And I feel like we're going to end this week green. I had a member in my group chat. They was talking amongst themselves, and one of the members of my group chat, she mentioned to another member that we were going to have a good day today and tomorrow because boss never finished the week red. Which, I mean, that's essentially true. So when I saw her say that, I was glad that she trusted the process to that extent. Because, yeah, we're not going to finish the week red. I really, really have that happen very rare at this point. And it does happen, and it will happen again at some point. But my goal is to make that as far away from now as possible. And that means a green day tomorrow for us. So that's what I'm looking for. But, guys, when you're in this market, keep your eyes on these tech stocks. It's going to be plenty of opportunities to hop in calls for tech stocks, get the 625 EXP, and get further out expirations if that's your thing, and definitely make some money. Tech is going to make you some money, and keep your eyes on Bitcoin because I believe Riot and Mara is getting ready to make us some money. And that's what I want you guys to do. If you guys know what's about to happen before it happens, it'll give you a chance to prepare for it and be ready for it when it comes. You can have your watch list organized and ready, and be ready to get in these stocks and run these up, get them big 60, 70, 80, 90, 100% wins, and take profit. And that's what I want you guys to do. Guys, definitely ask me about the group chat. Definitely, if you have questions about options trading at all, any types of questions about options trading, ask me in the comments below, because I want to help you guys, and I want to make sure y'all understand what's going on with the market and how to maximize your dollar. You can always be a boss with the options boss, guys. I'm a holler when I holler.